"You are dumb. You don't belong to this class." This sentence has haunted me for years. The first time I stepped into my school, a student threw these words at me, leaving me completely speechless. Shock gripped me. My mind went blank, and before I knew it, tears welled up in my eyes. At that moment, I wasn't just shy. I felt small, incapable, and out of place. I convinced myself that my classmates were born geniuses, effortlessly achieving greatness, while I was held back by something I couldn't control. Shyness became my shield, my excuse to stay silent and avoid the spotlight. So I had a choice. Let fear define me, or use it to push past my own limitations. And over time, I realized something. Shyness wasn't my weakness. It was my starting point. So I started focusing on myself and let that things happen. What makes you feel the most comfortable? For me, it's my cozy bubble where I feel safe, warm, and familiar, like being watching K-dramas in sweatpants, surviving on snack, and pretending that one more episode won't hurt. But what makes me step out of that comfort zone? What force thrust me forward and got me out of that comfortable bed? There's nothing rather than myself, my beyond the blueprint. Each of us has a fear, something that holds us back. But we also have the power to break through. And I believe that everybody has a story to overcome challenges of their own. For me, that realization came from my love for books. They became my gateway to self-improvement. Fear grows. I start reminding myself these words. Well, grow is the first thing to consider yourself. And growth is the thing for you to develop yourself. One day, I stumbled upon a biography of Benjamin Franklin, a man I truly admire so much that I literally keep his face in my wallet. His story made me pause and wonder, what defines a distinguished leader? As a teenager, Franklin had bold dreams, one of which was to establish his newspaper. But that passion got shut down because Franklin's brother didn't believe in himself. But was Franklin afraid to stand for himself? Did he start plotting revenge? No. Instead, he pulled up one of the greatest history plot twists. He disguised himself as a fake widow named Silence Doggett, started writing under that persona, and just like that, went viral before going viral was even a thing. Franklin wasn't afraid to challenge himself. Instead, he kept up and conquered his dream. So I ask you this question. Will you do the same? Will you break the barrier between you and your shyness? So first, let's ask ourselves the first thing. Why do we feel shy? Because of criticism? Of judgment? That makes sense because I have the same feeling as well. So, but let's be real here. Do you think people sit around judging you 24/7? No. They're too busy replaying that one embarrassing moment in their head 5 years ago at 3 a.m. Did they even care for you? Your small details and how you turn to the big details? No. But even if they judge you, guess what? They're not that special. Leave them alone. So focus on yourself. Overcoming the fear of failure is just the first step towards success. True confidence is built through the effort we invest in ourselves. It's how you see yourselves and how you pour your effort in making something completely different and unique from others. According to Bunjara's self-efficacy theory, true confidence is built on both hard work and happiness. For me, what I perceived as confidence is that hard work makes up 80%, while happiness accounts for the remaining 20%. When you fear others' judgment, it's just because you don't have yet the same knowledge or experience they do. It's important to prove your confidence by working hard and preparing the task ahead of time. Whenever you're ready, is there anything that holds you back? Yes, prove your confidence by working hard. And it's the resilience that I'm aiming for. The remaining 10% is happiness. The deeper you feel, the more sadness you can drain your energy, turning you from a vibrant person to someone paralyzed by overthinking. For me, once I practiced ordering cafe in a shop called Starbucks. I wanted to become a luxurious customer entering the cafe and professional in ordering that coffee. But when I got to the counter, my brain got short-circuited, and instead of saying, "1 caramel macchiato, please," I blurted out. I said, "1 caramel MacBook." The barista just stared at me, and I just pointed at the menu, like my life depended on it. You see how stress turned my confidence into something really embarrassing, and I never dare to do that again. So today, I challenge you, stop doom scrolling, stop texting others for any hope that they may help you become confident. Because confidence is you, is yourself, and how you acquire your goals. Imagine this. You're 17, alone, broke, hanging out on the streets. What would you do? Well, most people would panic. But Franklin, he booked a ship to another city and reinvented himself to prove to his brother that he was capable of becoming a printer. And he did it. He reinvented himself. He wasn't afraid to challenge himself despite any danger in a new city where he had put his feet on for the first time. So, if you're sitting there and thinking, how can I actually become confident? Well, for starters, don't panic, because Franklin wasn't born a genius. He just had a system. So why not steal his playbook? First, you should note down and create the schedule of your own. Make it special, because your own schedule is the thing that you follow for a week and helped you increase your confidence. And it's just like practicing all over again. Second things, jot down your dreams and targets. And the most important thing, that you need to reflect on every mistakes and ensure that you improve that mistakes. And Franklin, he stepped early and woke up in the morning, really early. And that's why it's one of his tips to become confident and successful. So, start focusing on yourself and think that, oh, I'm capable of doing my thing and achieve my goals. Set your goals and try to achieve them. And maybe someday, your face will end up on some fancy currency, just like me, and just like Benjamin Franklin. And here's some of the takeaways I want you to learn from my talk is that confidence is your point. Shyness isn't your enemy. It's your friend. It's your starting point, where you develop yourself first and think that, oh, yes, it's me. And it's me, I can do the thing that other people can do. When you put in the effort, maintain your positive mindset, and feel that we can complete everything, I believe that you can be successful one day in the future. Maybe not now, but in the future, of course, you could accomplish your goals. And you see me here, I think that I'm not shy anymore. I choose to stand here and not sit down there because I believe in myself that I can do it, and it's my pure confidence. Thank you.